knows who it is. Look, you see, in the Chi, we say that that's all I'll say to Hobson this morning. You see, Hobson is talking as if he might never get into problem one day. He wants to sit here. He wants to sit here and say that. My brother, you want to sit here. When you're speaking, I was quiet, please.
So don't mention me.
He wants to sit here and say that when somebody is accused, the thing where the rule of law, where everybody from time immemorial have put down for our civil liberties so that nobody can wrongfully accuse us and throw us in jail. He says that the person who is accused wrongfully or otherwise should be the one to now come and defend themselves. I want to tell a very short story. In the early years of the PNDC, you know, my life, I had two grandfathers, two great-grandfathers. One was the late Poku Transport. My grandmother married two great people. And the other one was the former Bantamahine, Amankwetia.
I like your grandmother.
In that early years of Jerry John Rawlings, PNDC era, these two grandfathers of mine suffered very big injustice. The Bantamahine was detained, whisked away, nobody knew where he was for a very long time, right? Now, after a while, we found out he was in Nsawam. He was kept under inhumane circumstances, and when they realized that he was about to die, they released him from detention.
He was kept in detention for absolutely nothing.
Absolutely for nobody, no trial, nothing. Kept in detention. The former Bantamahine was.
But their charges, except there were no trials.
Those times, my sister, they're like now. I'll get to the point. Nothing. Whisked away. Nobody knew where he was for a very long time, and was detention in Nsawam. Was there for a very long time when we found he was there. Then later, when they realized he was about to die, released him, and he died a week after. My other grandfather, Poku Transport, we got intel that they were going to do similar, and we whisked him away to Abidjan. He was in exile in Abidjan for so many years.
But why not other people's grandfathers?
I don't know, but that's what's happened to my grandfather. So when I'm very passionate, when certain things, I wake up in the morning and I hear that somebody is being whisked away and nobody knows where he is. And Hobson wants to joke about it. It's not a joke. Hobson, please, Hobson, please.
He died in prison.
Don't get me emotional this time.
I say he died in prison. Victor Salome died in prison.
So when
and then BP. What are you talking about here?
When you're speaking, I was quiet. When we get to the point, it's not a laughing matter.
So don't reference me.
Let me talk.
Don't reference me.
When we get to this juncture, where some of these things are beginning to happen again, some of us are very emotional about it. Not because of anything. Look, everybody is committed to fighting crime. Everybody is committed to fighting corruption. But you see, all these cowboy moves does not prevent or stop crime. You know why? Because...
But how do I marry the two?
The marrying the two is that the current NDC is doing the exact thing that the former PNDC were doing back in those days, whisking people away. Hold on. You are taking away the gravity of what...
No, we're not there yet.
No, we are.
You started a conversation
I'm saying that I am not, but we need to now let the Ghanaians appreciate the historical antecedent of this party, the NDC. It's very important. The young man who is the Attorney General today, maybe mid-40s, early 40s, I don't know where he was when my grandfather was arrested, okay? But he is happy to put on a Facebook post that, oh, somebody has attempted to empty their bank account. What does that even mean? Attempted to empty bank account.
How old?
Hobson, please.
Okay,
let me make my point.
When Victor Salome was put in,
now you see, the issue that Ghanaians should realize is that as we speak, we know Hanan is in court for other charges. The court has had him granted leave to travel, right? His lawyers presented it. This same Deputy Attorney General went to court and argued against it. The court granted it on the 16th of June that he can travel to be appointed, to go to an appointment in London for the 6th of July, which is today.
Yes.
That has not happened. Now, the point I want us to understand is that arrest, everybody is trying to put reason for that arrest. Nobody knows why he was arrested again. We are hearing from the Attorney General, who has not put anything on paper to take it to court. The only time we will know the real reason of that arrest is when they go to court and charge him with a crime. He has not done anything. what he has done.
But if I don't arrest you, how will I? What am I charging you?
That's fine. So I'm saying that we will know. But I'm saying that everybody is trying to say that Hanan has done this. Yes, he's suspected of doing something. He is in court and he's being tried for it. We are all against corruption. We are all against people basically stealing from the state. But you see, what does it take away from the process if you arrest the person on Saturday and on Sunday his lawyer goes to see him? What does it take away from the process? What does it take away from the process if you arrest him on Saturday, on Monday you present him in court and say, look, this is why I arrested him? What does it take away from the process? You see, we are on a certain trajectory. Party Ghana, he had not seen his client. So let me make my point. I'm saying the point I'm trying to make that is very important is that, you see, everybody can laugh on this matter. But like I said, the MPP and the NDC rules this country. The MPP might take 4 years, might take 8 years, might take 10 years. Trust me, the elephant has a very big brain. We don't forget. And people who are going through these things, my brother here, I love him. Me and him have been on this show. He hasn't done anything. But I might not need a reason to call him and basically put him in the same cooler this man talks about. Okay? Because now you don't need a reason. We are getting to the state where in this republic now, you don't need a reason. You can just pick anybody up, put him in the so-called cooler.
Listen to yourself.
But that's what you said. That's what the Ghanaians heard you. That's what you said.
If the person is in a
that's what you said.
State security, what do you want me to say?
Exactly. So everybody should remember who is in this government and condoning what is going on today should know that the precedent being set today is that the security agency don't need a reason to pick you up. Don't need a reason to let you to deny access to a lawyer.
I was picked and put in cells without any reason because I spoke on radio. I was put in jail. I mean cells.
So now,
and you were trying to remind me.
Let me conclude. We don't know what that is. The lawyers will go to court and do the needful. Eventually, look, Hanan, my brother, just take sleeps, drink the gari, whatever. We are with you. One day, what goes around comes around.